This news update is brought to you by...
This is how we flow. All the offers are quite exciting, and the prices will leave you smiling. Everybody's got a cheerful glow.
Get the new Samsung J5 plus 1 gig free data starting at just $345.
This is the Barbados Today afternoon update for Friday, December 4. Thanks for joining us. I'm Fernella Wedderburn. Police and fire officials are currently at St. Anne's Fort, Barbados Defence Force headquarters, assisting Army officials. This after the department received a bomb threat after 10 this morning, which resulted in the Bay Street section of Highway 7, which is between the junctions at Garrison Road and Bush Hill Road, being closed to vehicle traffic. Investigations are underway, and you can visit our Facebook page and our website at www.barbadostoday.bb for the very latest on the story. Meantime, police are seeking the public's help in their investigations into the country's latest murders. Lawmen are searching for the gunman or gunmen who shot and killed Dwayne Burgess and Shane Nurse on November 30 in separate incidents in St. Philip. Police are appealing to anyone with information to call Crime Stoppers International at 1-800-8477 or the nearest police station. They are assuring that all information will be strictly confidential. In other news, a bittersweet moment. That's how Joan Fowler, the chairman of the Barbados Investors and Policyholders Alliance, is describing yesterday's High Court ruling on CLICO International Life Insurance Company. CLICO was given a much-needed lifeline when Justice William Chandler approved the government's plan to restructure the beleaguered insurance company. More in this report from our Emmanuel Joseph.
Fowler fears there could be a further delay in getting closure for the thousands of anxious policyholders due to the fact that lawyers representing investors in the Eastern Caribbean have moved to block the implementation of the plan. The EC lawyers have asked for leave to file an application to appeal the decision. They have been contending that the so-called Barbados plan discriminated against those policyholders and investors in the Eastern Caribbean. Justice Chandler has given all the legal teams until next Tuesday to turn in their submissions in preparation for the appeal arguments with the hope the matter could be concluded by Christmas. So as it stands now, policyholders and investors of CLICO would just have to wait a little longer to see if leave is granted to appeal the court decision that approved the Barbados government proposal to restructure CLICO International Life Insurance Company. Emmanuel Joseph for Barbados Today.
Government's true financial position remains unclear. That's according to the Auditor General, Lee Trotman, who raised concern about the credibility of financial statements produced by the Treasury in recent years. Delivering a lecture on the relevance of the Auditor General's office to the Barbadian Society recently, Trotman disclosed that the situation was hampering the work of his office.
Unfortunately, there have been a number of issues which have prevented the office from verifying some of the information provided. And there has been some departures from accounting standards, resulting in my conclusion that the financial statements for the last few years do not fairly represent the financial position of the government.
The Auditor General made it clear that audited financial statements should be completed by 3 months after the end of the financial year, but entities were facing numerous constraints to meet the deadline. And as such, he made a strong case for the government to strengthen the independence of the audit department by giving it the power to recruit its own staff and manage its own budget. Meantime, Finance Minister Chris Sinclair is also of the view that the late submission of audit reports by many government offices, including those of statutory corporations, is dangerously affecting Barbados's financial stability. Addressing an awards ceremony for the Audit Office, which is celebrating its 160th year at the Hilton last evening, the minister conceded that many government offices needed additional resources to ensure their reports to Parliament are submitted in a timely manner.
We can no longer expect that the altruism of voluntarism in relation to doing what is right will get us over the line in this regard. And as I have always said, and I repeat again, many of the financial challenges which we face in the public sector are not challenges that emanate from the operations of central government. They are, in fact, challenges that are emanating and growing because of inefficiencies in the use of public resources by statutory corporations. It is now posing a systemic danger to the financial stability of Barbados.
In sports, former FIFA Vice President Jeffrey Webb pleads guilty to corruption charges in the United States. The U.S.-led prosecutor said Webb, who is from the Cayman Islands, pleaded guilty to money laundering, wire fraud, and racketeering, and agreed to forfeit $6.7 million. In
addition to unsealing this new indictment today, we are also announcing the guilty pleas of 8 defendants, including Jeffrey Webb, Argentine sports marketing executive Alejandro Brazaco, and Jose Marguilis, an intermediary who funneled millions of dollars in bribe money on behalf of Brazaco and others to soccer officials. All 3 of these defendants have accepted responsibility for their actions through guilty pleas and extensive forfeiture. Other defendants came forward to accept responsibility for their criminal conduct before they were even charged.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
'Twas days before Christmas. I had so much to do. Shopping, more shopping, and I was feeling blue. There's a mother, father, a wifey, and friend. Lots of things to buy, but there was no money to spend. I found the answer. The BT shopping spree. 15,000 in goodies. Free, free, free. It's easy to enter. Nothing hard to do. Follow my instructions and a winner can be you. Visit facebook.com/Barbados today. Do it quickly and fill out your form to enter this spree. Look, I'm shopping at the Costulex Mega Store. Come down, fill your trolleys with goodies and more. And like me, you too can say, ho, ho, ho.
Secure your future, be financially strong. Since 1983, we have been there for you. A smart range of products, great tax benefits. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. Humble beginnings to smart loans, smart savings. Save smart and borrow smarter. That's the move for me. Stability, prosperity. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union.
Regionally, there are no confirmed cases of the Zika virus in St. Lucia, but officials are taking no chances, with confirmation from CAFA that the mosquito-borne disease is present on at least one Caribbean island. The chief medical officer has put the country on alert for the virus, urging residents to take the necessary precautions.
We're letting persons know that up to this point in time, we have not confirmed Zika virus on island, but we have heard from CAFA that it has been confirmed in at least one CARICOM territory at this time. So we know that it's essentially a matter of time before it spreads to the rest of the Caribbean, including countries like St. Lucia.
The Zika virus is a member of the Flaviviridae virus family and the Flavivirus genus. In humans, it causes a disease known as Zika fever. Common symptoms of infection with the virus include mild headaches, rash, and fever, among others.
And finally, Germany's parliament votes to send military support to the U.S.-led coalition fighting Islamic State militants in Syria. MPs approved the plan for a German non-combat role by 444 votes to 146. Tornado jets for reconnaissance, a naval frigate, and 1,200 soldiers will be sent to the region. The vote comes after a French request was made following last month's Paris attacks. Ministers believe Germany is now an ISIS target. And that's our afternoon update, but there's more on our website at www.barbadostoday.bb. You can also subscribe to our e-paper, our email updates, and like us on Facebook. We're also on Izumi Media in bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you, as well as Channel 101 on Flow TV and Mix 96.9 FM. There you can get all the latest news and sports. I'm Fernella Wedderburn. Good afternoon.